Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Senna. I am a Ghanaian YouTuber. I recently moved to the UK as an international student. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming by, guys. I do appreciate your presence here. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Just click on the red subscribe button down below, and also don't forget to click on the bell icon close to it so I don't miss any new videos I upload. Guys, okay, so I've said in a couple of my previous videos that I was going to record a video about applying for your UK visa. It's been long overdue, guys. I literally just got back from work and I'm like, let me do this now, else I'm not going to get the time to do it, and then it's going to delay. So yes, it's dark here and the lighting is not so great. Please bear with me, and yeah, guys, without talking too much, let's just get right into the video. Okay guys, so today's video is going to be talking about some of the documents that you need to apply for your visa, and would explore a little bit some of the costs associated with applying for your visa, if that makes sense. So the first documents that you're going to need is your passport, of course. You need your passport. In fact, I brought out my documents. So you need your passport, your Ghanaian passport or your Nigerian passport, wherever it is that you're applying for. Of course, that's what they're going to put your visa into if you're granted one. So that's the main, like the most important document. That's one of the most one of the important documents that you need to apply for your visa. And the second thing that you need is your CAS. So CAS is your confirmation of acceptance for studies. It's the documents that the school gives you, the school that has given you admission that you are applying for the visa for, and they give you that document that has a unique number that they use to identify you. So that's also a very important thing that you need to obtain from the school. Now, to obtain your CAS, most schools, like not most schools, sorry guys, some schools would require that you pay an initial deposit before they issue you a CAS. For most schools in the UK, that's between 1,000 to £1,500. So yes, for my school, they require that you have to pay £1,500 initial deposit before they issue your CAS. So some schools have that requirement. I don't know if some schools can issue CAS without an initial deposit. I'm not sure. Just check the requirements for the school that you've gotten admission to, and you can confirm that. So yes, your passport, your CAS. Then the next important piece of evidence that you need is your proof of funds. So this is your bank statements basically. So you need to prove to the UK government that you have enough funds to sustain you for a period during your stay in the UK. So this is for about 9 months. So if your school is based in London, there's an amount of money that you're required to have in your account, and if it's based outside of London, that's also like a different amount of money. And considering the fact that the cost of living in London is a bit higher than other parts of England, that's why there is a difference between the evidence that you need to show for when you're based in England, or in London or outside of London. So for schools located outside of London, you need an amount of £1,023 per month as at the last time I checked, and this has to be for a period of 9 months. So you need to multiply that £1,023 by 9 months, and the figure that you get, that's what you need to have in your account to show as proof of funds. So in my calculation, that would be about £9,027. So you can convert that into your local currency, into your Ghanaian cedis or naira, depending on where you are based. Or you can also open a foreign Okay, guys, sorry for that. My lights just went off in the middle of me talking. So yes, as I was saying, you can open a foreign currency account just to reduce the impact of currency fluctuations. You know how our local currencies, keep fluctuating against the dollar and the pound and stuff. So if you want to avoid any headaches, just open a foreign currency account. Sorry. So what I did was that I opened a GBP account, and that's where I kept the money that I was going to show as my proof of funds. So yes, that's the amount that you need if you're outside of London. If you're in London, if your school is based in London, that's slightly higher. So you need £1,334 per month for 9 months if you're based in London. So if you multiply that amount by 9 months, that's £12,006 that you need to have in your account to show as your proof of funds. Now this money needs to be in the account for a period of about a period of 30 or 31 days, I'm not sure, but it's one of those two. So for that period, as at the time that you are applying for the visa. So let's say if you are applying for the visa, today I'm recording this video on the 15th of February. If you are applying for your visa on the 15th of February, you should have had the money in your account 30 days before today, or 31 days before today. I don't know if that makes sense. So the money needs to be in your account for a minimum of that period and for it to be accepted. I guess they want to make sure that it's your money or something, I don't know. So yes, that's the amount that you need to show as proof of funds. That's in pounds. You can convert it into your local currency to know the exact amounts that you need to keep in your bank account. Also make sure that you're using an account a bank that is approved by your central government. And so in Ghana, you can use EcoBank, you can use Standard Chartered Bank, ABSA, Zenith Bank, Ghana Commercial Bank, UBA, Stanbic Bank, most of those highly reputable banks would do just fine. So yes, so that's your passport, your cards, and your proof of funds. And then another document that you need is your TB certificate. So once you've received like an offer from your school, if it's a conditional offer, you need to make sure that you fulfill the conditions of those offer. Maybe they need you to take an English language test, or they need you to send them some more documents to make sure that you meet the requirements. Whatever it is, just make sure you fulfill the condition of your offer, and then your offer has been made unconditional. So once you've like confirmed all those things, then as you're preparing to apply for your visa, you need to also apply to get your TB certificate done. I think most African countries need a TB certificate to travel abroad. I think, yeah. I don't know, in other African countries, I'm not sure. These are all information that you can check online. As I always say, like you can hear people talk about their experience, people share knowledge about applying for school, applying for visa, but it's really important that you own your own process. Even if you are using an agent to do all these applications, you need to be in the know. You need to have knowledge about what they are doing. You need to do your own research, read about things. If you don't understand, reach out to people, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you. And most of these schools have international representatives. If you reach out to them, they'll be able to explain any uncertainties or dilemmas that you have in your mind. So yes, just try to own the process and know all these things. So even as I'm speaking and talking about these things, you can go and find out more information for yourself. If you need further explanation, you can ask me. You can come onto my DM or leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll respond to you. So yes, you need a TB certificate, and there's an approved hospital that you need to get this done. They don't accept certificates from just any hospital, and these will usually be stated like this information is available online. In Ghana, it's IOM Honestly, I'm sorry, I can't remember what the full meaning of that is, but I'll try to find it and put it on the screen. So that's where I got mine done. At the time that I did mine, I believe the amount was 750 Ghana cedis. That was about almost a year ago now. But now since I checked the last time, it was about 900 cedis, 900 cedis plus. So just try to find out how much it costs now, and then yes, you need to go to the place. What you have to do is that you have to book an appointment with them online. Yeah, I believe at my time I sent them an email that I needed to get a TB test done as I was traveling abroad for my studies, and so they booked me in, and then it took a bit of time. I believe like most people were applying at the time, so I got a very later date for my appointment, but that wasn't a problem because I started my school application process very early, and so I had time to get all these things done before I was due to travel. So yes, try and book this on time as soon as your admission has been confirmed and your card has been issued. Just try and go online and book the appointment, and then wait for your time to go and get it done. So once you get that done, I'm just going to show you. Is this yellow? I'm so sorry, my lighting is so bad. It's just this yellow document that they give you. I think it was a 1-day process, so I got the test done and then I had to wait for a while, and the certificate was issued in the same day, so you don't need to go and come back and pick it up. I don't know how it works in other countries, but that's what happened. That's what happened in Ghana. That was my experience. So yeah, you need your TB certificate, and then another thing that you need, this is really not a document, but you need to have you need to have money aside for something called an immigration health surcharge. So this is basically like a health insurance kind of thing. So as you're coming here, in case you fall sick or something, the government wants to make sure that they've had that covered. So for this is usually charged per the duration of your stay in the UK. So if, for instance, you're coming in for a 1-year course, they'll usually give you 1 year. You usually have to pay the IHS for 1 year, and then usually when they give you the visa, they don't give you exactly the duration. They don't give you exactly for the duration of your study. They add some more months, for your graduation. I don't know, whatever, maybe 2, 3, 4 more months they added on top, so they can give you a year and 4 months visa. If you are coming in for a 1-year course, you're coming in for 2 years course, they add extra months as well. So I don't know exactly how they calculate that, but I know that they add extra months. They don't give you exactly the duration of your course, so you would have to pay the IHS for the year and then the extra months that they add. Do you get? I hope that makes sense. So for 1 year it's £705 as at the last time I checked. Just make sure you check. All this information are available on the UK government's website. So yes, 705 for a year, and so for the extra months they would do the calculations and then add that on top, so you'll be paying a bit more than £705. For 2 years it's 1,175. So yes, that's the immigration health surcharge. So that's another money that you need to put aside for your visa application. And then the last thing that I'll mention is your visa fee. Of course, you need to pay for the visa application. And so usually there's like the normal standard application and then the priority visa. If you can't wait, if you want your visa if you want you want to receive decision on your visa as soon as possible, you can apply for the priority visa. It's slightly higher. The price is slightly higher compared to the normal standard visa application fee. So the normal standard visa application fee, as at the last time I checked, is £384, and that's for like 15 working days. These are just standard time. Sometimes it can take longer or shorter to come. So my visa I applied for a standard visa and I got a decision in like 2 weeks and a couple of days. I think like it wasn't up to the normal 15 working days, so that was good. And then you can apply for the priority visa, which costs £568. pounds as at the last time I checked, and that's for 5 to 7 working days. So you get your decision sooner rather than later. So yes, guys, so those are the documents that you need. Now these are the main documents that you need, but of course you need your certificates, you need your transcripts, school documents, and you also need what was that? You also need an English language proficiency certificate, I believe, if it's a requirement for you. For some people, most schools in the UK, I think, accepts WASI, WAEC, English language results. But in my case, I completed school like a long time ago, and so they said my WAEC was outdated, for lack of a better word. So I needed to take an English language proficiency test. So I had to write an IELTS test. So yes, I believe that was one of the documents I submitted. Like, I don't know why it feels like this was so long ago. It was just last year, guys. Anyway, so yes, that's the breakdown on the document and then the amount of money that you need to apply for your visa. I'm going to try to put this on the side, I don't know which side, either here or there of the screen, and puts the total amount, an estimate of the amount of money that you'd be needing to apply for your visa. So as I have said from the beginning, guys, do your research, do your own research, find out more information. Even if an agent is applying, doing this application process for you, don't just leave everything for them. Like, try to be in the know, like try to understand what they are doing. They are like, they don't know everything. You want to make sure that if they're making a mistake, you can even point it out. Do you get what I mean? So yes, don't just leave everything for someone else to do for you. Try to be, own the process and know what's going on. And this visa application process is very easy. I did mine on my own. So if you're coming in for like a master's level study, like, you need to be, taking some responsibility for your own stuff. And so maybe starts from here, starts from this whole application process, if you know what I mean, because coming in to study here can be stressful. It entails a lot. It requires you to be able to manage your time and be able to study on your own, produce your own stuff basically. So yeah, maybe use the application process as some kind of practice, I don't know. Anyways, guys, now I'm going off topic. I hope you found this video helpful. If you need further clarification on any points that I've made, just pop into my DM on Instagram and I'll be sure to respond as soon as possible. And yes, guys, I wish you all the best in your application process, and I'll be waiting to hear some good news. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click on the red subscribe button, guys. It's free. Help me grow my channel, and please recommend my videos to anyone that would find it helpful. And yeah, without any more stuff to say, it's going to be a bye for now.